Hola, bienvenue, welcome. How you guys doing? Welcome to another Artcast. This one's a little special because we are doing an experiment. Well, actually, this is all just experiments. Here, I'm trying to, again, work out some kinks when it comes to working in Affinity, which is a nice program because I can keep some pre-made shapes inside of it, which would be nice, but very doesn't work well with like jazz in that you can't it lacks a lot of like improvisational flair to it. It's very rigid in terms of it's very good at what it does, and what it does is vector graphics very well, but you can't like the pen is awful, the layer selections are wonky, stuff like that. But you see, I had a pair of boobs left over from Mina. I was like, okay. Also, the other side of this experiment is I am streaming off of my tablet. Okay, so when the tablet goes into sleep mode, when the light turns off, it turns the mic off. That's no good. Okay. Smaller bridges and smaller bridges. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and get her a cappuccino machine, but I also can probably get an edger, and that'll be my gift for me, and she can pay me back for, and then it'll just be something we can have at the house. Uh, Network, internet. How do you get power saver? How do you get a tablet to not go into sleep mode? Battery. Uh, Battery saver is off. App optimization, stop app after screen lock, no. Stop app after screen lock. No, I don't want to stop it. Everything's off. Power intensive apps. Auto launch. Damn it. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Uh, Okay, did we do it? Yeah, we did it. Okay, that's wonky. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave this right here, and then I'll have to babysit it. Okay, well, little problems. So anyway, yeah. I mean, this is a relatively simple character design, and I could have done a lot in Seiya. Um, thing I'm starting to realize is Affinity is like really great if I were to make sure that I had all the pre-assets right. I'm starting to learn how to use it faster, so we'll have to see. It's just we'll just experiment more and more as we go on. Um, anyway, I might as well do the thing I wanted to do because it's the 17th, and I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Dang, why do all these okay, here's a good one for $100. Uh oh, here we go. Yeah, this one's fine. They've got them for like $100, or they've got like a couple like I don't know what Izuma is or this one. Let's see. 82 Black and Decker makes 2 cups, I guess. Oh, which one does she like? Uh, uh there's is that Mr. Coffee? Mr. Coffee's pretty good. I wish she knew the make and model of the one she has over there. They probably got that at I was going to say a funeral sale, but that's about right. Um, no, gross. What the hell am I looking for with a coffee machine? A cappuccino machine, espresso and coffee maker, 12 volts. This looks nice, but it's very small. I don't know what it's. What's the use? What's a 5% gave it 1 star. The steamer espresso machine spits out all the water it has to. The water needs to be measured first. The 4 cup basket fits loose in the plastic port. Okay. No, no pods. If it were pods, I would just get like one of those coffee makers. We don't want pods. She wants one where you actually like. She did a thing at her. They got it at the shop. You tap it into the thing, and you slide it in, and it steams the coffee up real good. Oh shoot! Sorry, Johnny, I forgot. I was too busy with what were we doing with something with the dogs? Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, stuff, and then I started streaming, and then I just got. Let's see. Uh, I mean, I know what Black and Decker is, but I don't need a saw. I want need it to do coffee stuff. Hmm. I mean, I like Mr. Coffee as a brand, but I'd make my own coffee. This one makes 4 quarts. No, this one makes little shots of it. That's horrific. This one's got too many. This is the thing. This one's got too many knobs. Um, I don't know what a remix is as a brand, but that one looks okay. Ah, okay. This one just has 2 cups, 1 cup, and a steam setting. Off or I don't know what this. And it's got 2 streams for coffee. Arrives after Christmas. Nope. Sorry. She doesn't need a dial in front. She just wants hot water. She just wants to say she's got espresso, which I may get this one. Okay, it's got the little tapper. It's got the thing. Shush. Oh, we got the bistro. No. This is fine. Yeah, I think this would be good. 4-cup espresso cappuccino maker. Okay. But when can I get it? No, I don't need any protections or anything. Mm-hmm. Oh no, order now and we'll notify you by email when we have an estimated delivery date. Yeah, right. Okay, no, we're not playing that game. Uh, what's this one? This one's cool. And it's got a frother right on the side. Huh. What does the frother do? Barista style milk frother. Well, how does that work? Is it something that it spits out, or is it something that I just put in the? Oh, you put it in another different side cream. A little. It comes with its own little side cup, and you put it in the thing, and then it makes it. 4 espresso shots. Ooh. And then you do your foam. Yeah, you know what? This one's good. I like the little addition of the foamer on the side is fun. Okay. The the Quaid, or no, what's the little brother on the side makes the thing, and it's a little dongle. Okay, so I'm gonna get that for her. And then for me, I'm gonna see if they, well, not for me, for her too, but we'll say it's for me. An edger. Lawn. A lawn edger. Nope. Nope. She doesn't want anything with spools. A weed whacker. No, did I give this to her? I gave this, she still uses it. She loves it, but it's not an edger. There is some sort of weird, it's a unitasker, and all it does is sidewalk trimmer. Maybe that's what we're looking for. What the hell is this? Wheel rotating edge. No, you need this for another set. Wild badger. Lawn tool, cutter, edge, attachment. No, we don't need attachments. We want the whole thing. We had a thing that we bought at the Goodwill, and it was really great. And it was just that one thing. Uh-huh. They got something, but it's just a wheel and you like roll it around. Well, I don't know. This one's cool. No, but this is for the wheel part goes, we don't have that. We have weird, wonky, how can I put this? We have guiding bricks and river rock. So we can't have that. Hello, Dime. Oh yeah, I did this because I saw that Tonic Trouble came out, or is getting a re-release with all the Rayman stuff, and I was just like, sure, that would be nice and simple. Again, sort of breaking into just, you know what? It would be so easier if this program came with some of the other features that just the other programs do, like Moho and Paint Tool Studio. And I think even Clip Studio have it that if two vectors overline each other, you can use an eraser tool to just cut. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I bet. I wonder if there's some stupid key button prompt that you got to do with because there's a scissor option to the knife tool. Hold on, let me hold please. Okay, I'm going to open that up, but we're still going to be looking at some stuff for. Let's see. They've got one, but it's got a battery pack and it's like $200. And then they got attachments. Isn't there just there's manual ones, but we don't need that. A weed brush, huh? But that's an attachment. Although a weed brush, what do I have to put it on? We do have one of those. No. I've seen those. Those are gnarly. Those are just like a thing that's. They're just like. Okay, I don't know when that's shut off, but it did. I got my Christmas gifts for Mama. What was I gonna say? Johnny. I looked at Blue Skies. I guess you're on Firefox, and I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but like I guess Firefox is going all in for AI or some horse shit. Or I go in on DeviantArt did something where they wanted to verify your account, and you had to put in like a passwords or get an authenticator or something. So I just never sign out. I just keep it on Firefox and never sign out. Let's see what we got here. We need another message. Okay. Yo, did you watch levels? No, wait, that's someone else. Requests. No. This was like ages ago or yesterday. No. Ah, okay. Okay, I think I got that wheel in motion. Um, yeah, that worked out good for a time. I don't know if it's because no, the tablet has no Wi-Fi back here. Um, yeah, this room sucks for actual Wi-Fi. I used to listen on my phone all the time over to grandma's, and now I don't do that because this is a cave. Although I'm making it nice. Also, for some reason, like, oh, I know what was weird. There was something weird going on with the color picker. Also, okay, well, I did that. I've got to charge my other microphone because I don't know how long this one will last. Huge. There we go. There it is. And the chargers are. No. Okay. Although, you know what? This sort of has gotten me to think about like going back in time and thinking of like line choices and like, well, or thinking about like how a figure is represented because I can't just easily like shove one line in front of the other. See, there's a color in front of that one, and you can't just. Again, it has its strengths and it has its weaknesses. Now, what I was saying was, I'm wondering if there's a way to do that. I'm going to draw two lines over each other. One, two. Bring that level up. Okay. No, that just makes a new thing. That just makes a cut. No. There's a way to do it called dividing, and then that makes divides everything up into like spaces. And now I have two separate lines. But that doesn't work because I don't want to divide everything sometimes. Yeah. It's just weird. Why wouldn't they have this one like really good pencil tool vector? No. That cuts it. I want to cut the whole thing. No. No. There is no way. There's not an option to do that. They couldn't have developed an art program and not think of that. Oh well. What do you think, Duggo? What do you think, man on the street? Let me see what I got here. Okay, Warner Brothers board of directors unanimously recommend shareholders reject Paramount tender offer. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking through crap now. No, you shouldn't have your GPT a G as a teacher. That Crab Souls game we were talking about is half off, right? Oh, okay. Steam and Nintendo. Let's see. I think I'm gonna if mom's gonna give me another gift card, which is another easy thing for her to do. I would just ask like for gift cards instead of PlayStation. I think I'll ask for some Steam cards. Crab. Let's just look and see how many grab. Yeah, okay. Crab's treasure. Oh shoot. Oh, $14. I already have going under, so I don't need that. The Treasure Deluxe Edition, another crab soundtrack. Okay, they always add the soundtrack, but I'm like, no, unless it's like a DLC. I need to buy one last thing off of PlayStation at least, and that is the Lies of P. DLC because I have Liza P on the PS4. Yeah, I'm just gonna give myself a little treat. And then Expedition 33, I heard that was like that like got all the stuff. That's got most of the juice. No. Okay. Okay, instead of this, I'll sign in using my actual Steam account. How long do you think uh Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League will still be up? Because I have that on Epic. I got it for free. And I might as well like should I do it like a fuck you style fuck you it's January style gaming? Let's see, where else? I think it'd make me pay for the Joker. They probably would. Let's see. Hey, Johnny, if you're still here, I think I answered you on DA. What am I looking for now? My mind is kind of mush. Where's my Steam? Where's the Steam? There we go. Oh, the Tomb Raider. I already have all the Tomb Raider games, I think. It's just something they kind of give out. Sonic Rumble. What is Sonic Rumble? I forgot. Is Sonic Rumble just Fall Guys? Hold on. It's only 2 gigs. I have to install. I'm not gonna. No, I have it. I haven't installed it yet. We're gonna have to find some new stuff because Fortnite is canceled for the foreseeable future. What is this? What do I have here? Oh, I have Nightmare Cart. That's right. And I bought Knights of the Kingdom. I got Kingdom 80s. Okay, that because that just looked like it was cool. Okay, hold on. Got to go back to the store. And crab. Huh? No, carb. Okay. Oh, it's only 13 here. And it's on sale for the next ends in well 12 20. I guess that's hours. Okay. Okay. View my cart. What else did I have in my cart? Oh yeah, I put Ratchet and Clank in there, but they went back up to their original price. Okay. Very good. That was a little thing for me. Although I also have that yo-yo game I should play. Anyway, thanks for the heads up. Okay, good. Let me jump back on there. again, this would be great for like pre-made assets and also for animation animating in Moho. Moho doesn't have the best tools for like making all these different shapes. But apparently you can just send this stuff into like get it set up and then send it back into Moho. So maybe I'll do some animating. I did one quick little thing with Dexter's mom. Uh, Upgrading to Windows, no, dismiss, whatever. Oh, that's cool. They're making the House vote on the extending the ACA, defying Speaker Johnson. Good, assholes. Yeah, there's a lot of like really vulnerable Maine people up in Maine, apparently, that are trying to save their own asses. Oh, and Trump only can deliver. I was like, isn't there supposed to be like a national address soon? I was telling that to my mom. I was like, isn't there supposed to be something? And like he's doing it straight from the White House. He'll never stand up in front of a crowd that's not his own, and he can't just like. Even though I don't care, I don't understand what the difference is. Anything that comes out of his mouth is on record. This is Susie from Tonic Trouble. Anyway, good for them. Things hopefully are looking a little up. Uh, Messages. Ugh. DA is. Okay. Did you want flat color like all the previous? All the previous ones. Question mark. Pardon me. Hello, Mr. Nobody. How you doing? Okay, I got that going. I was trying to upload a video, but I got a little copyright because Pixabay. I'm wondering if it's nope, still hasn't gone through. It should by the end of the day. Hopefully. I don't want to pick another. Oh, cool. The lemon guy, uh, who's head of the FBI deputy director, Dan Bongo, or whatever his name is. The that guy who looks like a rancid pug. He's leaving in January, so everything's just falling the fuck apart over there. I mean, it's all that's what it's planned, but like, but they were supposed to be in charge while it was just. If there is a full moon on Christmas, be sure that your werewolf is very well fed, Santa. has enough to worry about. Aw. And this isn't like some sort of like this is like old fashioned brain rot or just a joke because it's like hand drawn, like from the 60s, I think it is, maybe 70s. Wait, what is this? Hmm. Okay, whatever. I'm just do, 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 do. Interesting, familiar with Tonic. I love the art style. Well, it's definitely like again, it's the prototype. Wait, which one came first? Tonic Trouble or Rayman? Rayman or Tonic Trouble? Which came? Okay, so Tonic Trouble came out in 1999 and Rayman came out in 2000. So Rayman, just Rayman, just Rayman, not Rayman Origins, not Rayman the New Beginning, just regular ass Rayman, 1995, and that was released on Nintendo DSi, no, Atari Jaguar, PlayStation, Sega Saturn. Okay, no wonder I never heard of him. And then in Nintendo 64, you had Rayman 2. I think I may have, yeah, I've seen Rayman, but I've not like until I played the actual game, Rayman or Rayman 2. I think it was Rayman 3, something about the world being constructed by a sleeping god. Well, I never had a PS1. I had a PS1 super late into its lifespans because my brother uh, picked one up and he wanted it for sports games. And then I ended up using it for what did I end up using it for? Oh yeah. We were he got a PS2 then, and then that had like some really good games that I really liked, such as Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, stuff like that, and also Kingdom Hearts. And then I was like, oh, okay, I guess I could kind of get into some of this Final Fantasy stuff, and so I went back and I got Final Fantasy 9 like super dirt cheap at a it must have been like $15 at Toys R Us, and then I ended up playing that. and loving it. So that's like the first like PlayStation. I mean, I would go over to like people's houses and they'd have like PlayStation games, but we were all like stupid and 12, so it was like dumb shit like Casper, which I couldn't like figure out how to work, or Medieval was okay. Medieval's fine. I ended up replaying that one. And like Mega Man, some of the like later ones that weren't exactly very good. But no, we were the 64 all the way. Oh yeah, Spyro on number 2. We would play a bunch. Um, I like the odd number PlayStations. I may wait until there's a 6, and hopefully there's a AI apocalypse. The good one, the one for the AI, not for us. Like the bubble bursts and things are becoming cheaper again. There's no RAM anymore for anyone to like use in like their own stuff. Like Sony denied Sony materials, I think, is what I heard last time. They asked for a shipment of something and their own internal provider flagged it because they're sending too much crap over to like, maybe it wasn't Sony, maybe it was some other bullshit. Oh. Yeah, okay, Senator Bernie Sanders. It's time to start taking it to the data centers. Exactly. Exactly what I was just saying. Okay, now this is basically just Gen again. Again, I had these assets. So it was like, well, let's take these assets and then repurpose them. And in doing so, I managed to find a few neat tricks and tips. Like there's what was it? Oh yeah, I found the shader working on this one, where you can like add a granulant to different objects. Technically, all these things are called objects. The dress is an object. The stripes are an object, and you can go in and you can add multiple layers to each object. So they're not just a layer. There's objects have their own layers, and they can be within their own layers on top of like a Photoshop thing, and those can be even into sub layers where they're in another bigger object. It's no, it's stuff. Now, oh wait. Does mom have Taboo? I'll also get her a bottle of Taboo. Not the video game, not the TV series, cologne or perfume. Mm. No, okay. What did Grandma get? And we'll be back up there. I can get that for her later. Toys for Bob is definitely working on. Oh, good. Two characters. I can do that. Or so yeah, again, this is just me sort of like figuring out, well, how do I use different shapes and different things? If anything, it was just good practice. And she's got kind of a little bit of a Mariah Carey dress on. Okay, what are we doing here? What's up with you? I got that done. I want to see what. Oh, is YouTube still being a dick? Oh, baby. I made a sandwich for Mom to take to work today. I was very proud. I looked up a video that shows you how to like make fold it up really nice. She got a kick out of that. What the hell? So now my algo is like, try our new brand deal feature. Shut up. That's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to take care of all that crap on your end. Nope. Still got that flagged. Okay. It'll be fine. Baby. Oh. Let me see what else I got. I should be looking through and seeing what I've got here on the Windows on the big my big WD hard drive. Ow. I know. I don't know. Something weird happened with my shoulder. Like over the last week and a half, it's just got this weird kink in the in the muscle. Crash 4 did really good. Yeah, I like Crash 4. Ow, ow, son of a bee. Oh, I've got one of those little massagers. My uncle gave it to us anyway. Yeah, I saw that James Baxter doing the Gumball animated episode. Or he's going to do one episode? Or just the walk cycle? I saw the walk cycle. It looked amazing. And the design for Darwin looked adorable. Where he just looks like an actual fish with legs. Oh, do Nicole, you cowards. Nicole, but she moves like Shell from El Dorado. Okay, let's take a trip down memory lane. I've got so much still. Livewire I can get rid of. I already talked about it and I already put it into a short, so I can get rid of that. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I'd like deleted a huge chunk. Generic Mom. No, I didn't not do that one. Arlo? Yeah. I'm trying to see which ones were shorts or not. And also which ones I haven't talked about. Like I gotta check it out. I've got monsters from 2004. And then these are from so these are all last year's. I got Jan the Pirate. I've got Mitzi. Yeah, this is great. I don't even know if I did these for Artcasts. Explore in Explorer. Well, where did it pop up? There we go. No, just kind of like has the same movements. Hmm. Yeah, I can get rid of this. A deal? Okay, excellent. You still have the well here, we'll just do the stuff. There we go. Thank you. You just paid for half of Mom's uh coffee machine. Or like 1/3. Ow. Ooh. Oh, you mean for your own stuff? Yeah, that would be good. I was gonna say he animated on that. Did he ever do anything for um crap? I'm trying to think. What is it? Quest for Camelot? Again, I had this head sort of left over, so you could kind of tweak a few things. I'm almost certain this is like what some comic strip artists do. But yeah, there's really no excuse. I could start animating some stuff. Did not work on Quest for Camelot. He did guest star. Yeah, but he was always working for like Warner Brothers and DreamWorks. Let's see, James Baxter. I'm pretty sure he did something on the Iron Giant. James Baxter, Iron Giant. But he did not. Okay. His famous animator. Nope, no Iron Giant stuff. Yeah, we're talking about like Roger Rabbit, Tummy Trouble, The Little Mermaid, uh, da, da, DuckTales, The Treasure of the Lost Lamp. Hell yeah. He was a character anime. He did a bunch of like Mice and Bugs and Wilbur for Down Under. Okay, he was the supervising animator for Bell. So anything that Bell did, he would like kick in a few things here and there. Lion King, he was the supervising animator for Rafiki. Character designer, visual development, and supervising animator for Quasimodo. So Quasimodo was his little baby. And then he worked heavily with on Moses. There are certain animators that are just in charge of one character, I guess. And Spirit, of course, which he was a supervising animator on Shrek 2, which is probably why that it got a bunch, snappier and more fluid movement. Madagascar, Curious George, hell yeah. Enchanted, Kung Fu Panda, the dream sequences was all his. He worked on Aliens versus Monsters, How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu, okay, so he's animator. I don't know if that means he has, if he's good with like 3D software programming or if he did some sort of additional. Hell yeah, Gravity Falls. We know which episodes those are. And the intro, where you could just totally see Dipper freaking out at the candle. Crude head character animation and animator for the 2D sequences. Adventure Time, of course. James Baxter the horse. Regular show, Samurai Jack, Mary Poppins Returns, Steven Universe, hell yeah. Klaus, of course. Close enough, the main title animation. Wolfwalkers, he was an animator for that naturally. What the hell is Vivo? Oh, Vivo, the singing monkey for Netflix. And then his last gig before the Gumball thing was Once Upon a Studio, aka Propaganda. Hmm? Cutting out again? Okay. That's right. Lauren worked on Quest for Camelot and Cats Don't Dance. She was the supervising animator for female cat, Sawyer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rudish's dad goes deep into that. I think he also worked on Strawberry Shortcake. Let's see what else is here. So does Side Eye. What the hell is this? Oh, this one. Open up. Nope. Okay. Ow. Mm, okay. Pa. Yep. Sawyer was adorable. Let's see now. Testing. Okay. No. What's going on with this? There. There. Arm. Also, there's no in other programs when you bend joints, sometimes you'll have a thing that you can unlock and lock the the handles, the curves. Um this program has no, I mean, Affinity doesn't let you do that, and it kind of sucks. Although there's a way to work around it. You make two bendy points above or below sort of this joint, like where the elbow should go, and then you just bend from there. The sad part is that I think Affinity is not gonna like they've published an app. And I don't know. I hope they make improvements to Affinity Designer because that's the thing I would want to keep using if they make those good improvements. Uh Moho seems to be doing okay. They sort of release an improvement here and there. Let's see. Paint Tool say it too. Come on, please release an update of something. Nope, that might be abandoned. And I don't even deal with Clip Studio. Let's see. Mm. Oh, speaking of which, look, it came across from Franz Vescher, the Cats Don't Dance. It's a little Darla Dipple roughs. Character design references. Okay, I need to follow this. Character design references. That's a lot. Kung Fu Panda 2 again. There's okay, it's just like references, stuff like that. They got character sheets for Thumbelina, some art of some production design art, some animations. Mitcon with his shaky head. The artwork of Peabody and Sherman. Okay, this is good. I like this. It reminds me of a few other accounts I used to follow, like just character sheets or something like that. Rennie Ultra Fox. She does broad gaming content but weird movies. She did a video on that Weird Al, that weird Netflix Weird Al soccer movie. Wait, what? Oh, that weird Netflix AI soccer movie. No, weird. Are you saying Weird Al or Weird AI? Oh, no. Weird Al. The soccer football movie. Wait, what? The soccer football movie? Is that what they call it? Okay. No, it was called El Monsters de Foot. And then they just called it the soccer football movie. What? And then Weird Al is just there. What? This is like 2 years ago? Yeah, Rennie Ultra Fox. Wow. Things really are just like super niche and can just like slide under you. Yeah, I found it. It was just like, ooh, that's weird. And it's Netflix? Okay. Let's see now. Let's see. No. Okay. What is this? What are these? Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Yeah, there's so much to go through. This is great. I'll have plenty. Okay. What do I have this? Okay, I have that open for another reason. What I was gonna look through. Damn it! I'm trying to think about what my next move will be, and I want to. I had it in my head. Oh yeah, I know. Hold on. Okay, I'll look at that Weird Al soccer movie later. Um, he also did a video on Blazing Dragons, right, aka the show that helmed by Terry Jones. Really? So yeah. Well, Blazing Dragons was a video game, and then they sort of pushed it to be like, I think it a Deke style animation or a Deke Studio. That would explain why I was on Toon Disney. Toon Disney basically got the entire Deke library at one point, and they just so Sonic the Hedgehog and did you know Zim was voiced by Billy West? Yes, and Mark Hamill was going to voice him before him. Okay, that's a little weird. I didn't know about the Mark Hamill. I did know about the Billy West because on one of the DVDs you can see the pilot, and that makes sense because Billy West was still tied in with Nickelodeon at the time. Um, but also, thank you very much for the $5. Talking movie bubbles. Oh, talking movie bubbles. Okay, I get you. So, do you think that's wise? Shut up, talking movie bubbles. Um, yes, I know that. And Mark Hamill, I'm trying to think about what voice he would have because he's now known in his older years for just having that rough voice. Even as a Joker, he wasn't like on the squeakier side of things. Um, which you know what, who would also probably be a good Zim. Now that there's a little bit of a Joker overlap, whoever did the Joker for Little Batman or a Merry Little Batman and then Bat Fam, who was Chum Chum. I could see him sort of being a good Zim, but like no one will like Richard Horvitz owns that role just as much as he owns Mandy or Billy and Raz. The trickster voice is basically just his voice when you think about it, only just like a little crazier. In fact, take a look at when he played Trickster in the '90s for that Flash series, and then take a look at when he played it later on in oh shoot, he did a couple of those. I know I've only seen clips. There's only like 3 or 4 clips I've ever seen of the Flash, the WB's Flash. One, the stupid lightsaber horse shit. Two, the Grog and the Grog kidnapping Obama, and that one. Sort of the 2 clips of Mark redoing his trickster. Mark. When he was a kid, he could pull that off. I think he did. He started his voice acting with Hanna Barbera. I think he was like one of the. I think he said his first gig with Hanna Barbera was on the I Dream of Jeannie uh, sort of adaptation, where they added another genie named Jamba, and It wasn't about an astronaut. It was about two basically teenagers. Hmm. Oh, pardon me. Um, yeah. Now I'm just thinking about that thing, like the Hanna Barbera's thing, which was a completely different. Really didn't need to be the thing at all. I'm trying to think what was the. There's got to be interviews or something like why that took off. Well, do pardon me. I do have a piece of. I don't know. I think it was like one of Mom's date nut candies. It's right between my teeth. One of the date nut skins. I've never seen that. Let me look that up real quick. We're doing Mark Hamill. Okay, pardon me. Mark Hamill. Uh, what is it called? Child's Play. Man, we could stick him. Oh, he's so creepy. Anyway, we could stick him in with the what was that other one? That one Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, the one where he looks like a lion. Okay, hold on. Oh, he's so creepy. Okay, I get what they were doing. Huh. Okay. No, that's still his voice. I'm thinking, well, I'm still not seeing it as him. I still can't see him as being like really high pitch. Also, is this Child's Play is just evil robot, right? So this is just like Megan. Hello, Andre. Happy holidays. Right? Because he's not an evil. That's the thing. It's like you kind of need him to be like a magical evil serial killer. And then Megan took over. Again, just just make a new thing if you're not going to hit the beat. Do child's play, but make him so that he has to, in order to avoid becoming more and more human, he has to like, he definitely has to skip between dolls. But then again, that's like child's play mixed in with the fallen. But he has to like skip between dolls in order to like stop becoming alive. And if they can keep him in one doll long enough, then and kill him, then he's sort of dead-ish until the sequel where they mix his blood in with other stuff. Christmas will be oh, this was way before. This was before Megan, so they were just ripping off Megan, huh? Okay, and then Megan had turned around and was trying to be a uh, well, what? Godzilla. That's the only thing I could think of like that has successfully been like, oh, it's a monster. Oh, no, actually, he's kind of a hero. Um, I don't know. We've done most of the stuff we were going to do for the holidays. We're just going to have a nice, quiet Christmas, I guess. Mom loves New Year's, and I think we're going to try to do something special for that. That's sort of her favorite. Pardon me. Mm, Okay, yeah. Here's where I found the gradients and how you can sort of layer them all within layers. Uh, Even then, this still doesn't have the same style of multiply, or when you add a multiply layer to the feature as the others. It does something weird and wonky. So I have to fight against my instincts to sort of adjust to what Affinity wants. But this is still the neat feature, and it will help uh, as I continue to play with this. I'm starting to like bounce back between Saya and this and that and this. Child's Play was 2019. Megan. Oh, okay. So I knew. Okay. Oh, this was way before Megan. Okay, never mind. I got that backwards. Yeah, but Megan just did it better. That's what I still say. Because Child's Play, it's like, and that's part of like what the thing is. It's the same thing that like keeps Absolute Batman going, or like all those. It's like it's a fun game of spot the difference. It's like, is he cursed? Is it a ghost, or is it just like AI technology? You know. Ooh, nice, Andre. Mm-hmm. Um, you know what? And also, I mean, it kind of did okay. The blending of these colors did surprisingly well if you're going to blend them. Uh, that's what I found. You got to have the right setting, though. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it didn't stand out too much. It's not like the early '90s airbrushing. Like, remember those? What is that blue thing right there? That's not on the final one. Oh, okay, it's the outline. Okay, it's just a mark that's the outline of the shape. Um, yeah, remember like the early '90s when like they would just I think I know what the problem was back then. They would just use black as uh as the shading color. And that made everything that kept the brights bright, but it made everything look like dull and washed. Um so people had to basically people that hadn't learned color theory, all of a sudden they got opened up to being able to shade and color their artwork super fast. But they had to then relearn what like color theory was all about, and the same rules didn't apply as earlier. Like in comics, you would just kind of use bright colors and contrast them against themselves. If everything could be the color it is, and then you try to shade it, you would just do like, okay, well, just slap some dark color over it. No, you can't. You can't quite do it. Doesn't quite work like that. Um, see, there's just a little bit of an edge to it. It's a good little contrast. I like it. I may explore this technique a little bit longer, and also, and you'll see it later on. You can also do that to lines. Like you can add colors, a color gradient to the lines. Um, yeah, I need to work on that a little more. I look back on the final product and I'm thinking, that looks nice. I can make it a little bit better. Um, but this was a good little thing to just experiment with. Cheap damage, yes. I'm hopefully going to have another cheap damage up soon. A furry? No, it depends. It depends what you where you draw the line. Like I'm like I like characters like let's just do baseline stuff like Minerva Mink, Lola Bunny. Yes, Sawyer. Sawyer is a baddie. I myself have no want or desire to uh, be any sort of character in that respects. So I would not classify myself as such. I think it's the actual practice of having a persona and or sort of the fursuit stuff and everything. I mean, maybe there are different levels to it, but like, I mean, that's just my sort of idea on that. Oh, animal, would you view yourself in what? I don't know. You know what? I thought it was pretty cool when I was like really young and I saw ox. I was looking at the Chinese zodiac. We'd always go to the restaurant and be like, "Oh, Chinese, the you see what year you were born." And it's typical like uh astronomical stuff. And I was like, "Oh, the year of the ox. You're sort of patient and strong and all that stuff." So yeah, I guess if there was an animal I would associate, I guess maybe that one. Ow. Um, and again, kind of going through and seeing which layers you can affect. I noticed that you can't add it. You can't add this effect to a group. You have to do it on each layer itself. So you take a good layer and you add it on top, or you use the shape maker and do it that way. Shape maker is an entirely different thing. All these weird settings. And then you can use the knife tool to cut out basically the edge of your shading. There we go. I don't know what the deal is with Affinity. For some reason, it won't capture the window just right. It always skips around. There we go. Different settings. Yeah. Also, the little goofy hat. I thought that was funny. Okay. See ya. We're almost done. We got maybe about like 15 more minutes. Yeah, okay, there's your shape maker. And again, it's unruly too. Um, just trying to figure out the proper settings for everything. You see, you got to add whatever you want to do. You have to add the shape to it, and that could include you. It can't have any open spaces. It's alas. Again, these are all like things other programs have sort of tackled already, and it's just weird that this one really just doesn't. Okay, here we go with the line stuff. Or are we? Is this the line? It took me a while to actually figure out how there would be a way to do this. No, no, just trying to work that. Yeah, I was having trouble because the proper setting is there, but it's just not. There's another window. Everything's like too separated. They keep everything on one panel to the side and then another panel on the other side of the screen for a lot of the like. There's like two different sets of settings in two different places. And that's a neat effect, but it's not the effect I want. So there we go. And you just apply color to the actual line work, and it's a good effect. It's an okay effect. Maybe I should have gone just with black. Yeah, for example, now I'm just messing with the fill-in color, and I was having a hard time figuring out like how do I control this right here, the sheen. There's another drop down point where it's like, well, are you controlling the object's fill-in color, or are you controlling the object's color? I mean, the line art color. Everything has its own like super subclassed. Um, everything's like hyper carpament compartment compartmentalized. Everything is hyper compartmentalized. Whatever. Uh, what is it? 12? Okay. That's not bad. As soon as I figure out the settings, I'll be off and running, as you can see. Or just what proper color I want everything to be. There we go. We finally figured out how to adjust that. Hmm? Uh-oh. Is a doggo? Someone's Oh no, the trash is here. Okay, they're picking up the trash. It's just the trash, guys. It's just the trash. Oh, my boys. My boys. No, it does my heart good to see those tails wag. Do these mice still talk? No, the batteries are long dead. We used to have some. We have some talking mice that used to. I mean, some stuffed mice that used to talk to each other. I guess, or sing, or something. And then there's my baby reindeer. Oh, my Rudolph. Oh, its nose fell off. Oh no, Mom. I've had this since I was a little kid. There's pictures of me like looking at it with the most like thoughtful. I have my arm resting on my head, resting on my hand, and my hand, my arms, my I'm just sitting there like on a shoulder. I'm a little baby. I couldn't be like more than like a year old, and I'm just like contemplating this strange little reindeer. And the nose is gone now. Great. Okay. Then we do the snow. Oh, okay. Well, yep. And it turned out pretty good just for, and again, this is just loose experiments, reusing assets, figuring out what the layers work with. Um, yeah, this was fine. And I could totally just, if I wanted to like reuse some characters over and over again, I probably should do that. But I need a story first. So let's say, oh, well, oh, it's about lunchtime here. I think I'll take the dogs out and grab something and work on something else. I thank you all for helping me with this. I think the tablet uh, microphone will work out fine if I can keep the line from dropping. There might be a setting for that. We'll see. In the meantime, you all take care, and I will see you later on. You all have a good one. Bye bye.